Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Yalik, and in this video, I can say this for the first time ever, I'm going to show you me making a 7.7 go boom. Um, Now, I know for some people that will probably not be extraordinary. I'm running into that. I've never beaten a base like this before, and this actually is not a fair representation of how much time I spent trying this guy's base, because it was a really beastly base. Um, I tried Grens. I had tried using Warriors. I was fully boosted, I will admit that, and so, Ryan, if you're out there and if you happen to be watching this, um, yeah, I know I'm supposed to be able to beat this guy, but if you haven't seen this stuff before, it's a new kind of thing. Also, I don't have troop health, and that really made a difference. One of the hits I tried, and well, I'll just show you the base first of all. But one of the hits I tried, he's got rockets to the back. He's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 troop health boosted and 3 troop damage boosted. He's got the laser, which makes things really problematic for RCZM, which is a very good call on his part, because rifles have a huge advantage in the tribal boost, so having a laser out is going to help deter the rifle attacks. He has 2 shields. So I had tried to use bullet instead of using RCZM with Everspark, which is my usual approach. I had used RCZM and HRCZM, and I was using bullet and getting the laser to lock onto bullet. Drop bullet, say, around here, and he starts to attack the boom cannon here. The laser locks onto him, and in theory, great. Now I don't have to worry about the laser, and the rest of my troops get dropped to the side over here, say, and can proceed with the attack. I had to cut that off because not having troop health, I mean, my bullet was just getting destroyed. He was absolutely getting destroyed on the beach, and if I didn't have bullet, the attack didn't work. So that was one that I called it early and retreated, because there was no point and I wasn't going to get there. And a couple times I came close with HRCZM. I tried Warriors. Tried barding out this shield and then running up, taking out this shield, and I couldn't. I'm good with Warriors, but I guess I'm not that good with Warriors, because I couldn't get there with enough Warriors to. I think I got the HQ down to like half health one time, but I wasn't getting there with enough Warriors to take it down. And in particular, because he has the 3 boosted damage, I mean, this laser was just vaporizing my Warriors. I was amazed. I've never seen a laser do this. So, this was a hell of a base. So finally, I ended up just sort of resorting to getting back to basics, and I looked at the base and I figured, you got the blind spot of a rocket over here, and it looks like you've got a nice little shock point here and a nice little shock point here, and you can shock the laser, and let's say you park Heavy Zuka right in the back of the base, and you might be able to do the kind of damage you need. I want to say this was like, with the 2 shields and the HQ health, it was like 1.7, 1.8 million core on this thing. So I wasn't sure with the 2.6 I was going to have enough damage to take down something like that. I smoked a little too high there, but whatever. But I figured it was, if this didn't work, I really didn't have much else left, because I don't know what else I would have tried, because pretty much everything in my bag of tricks was exhausted at that point. Luckily, this worked. And it worked on the first try, and it was not pretty. It was not by any means pretty, and I didn't even care, because I probably attacked this guy 10 times. So we get the 2 shocks on the side and 1 on the laser, and sit there and try to do some damage. And I mean, the shield is dropping like maybe a fifth, a little less than a fifth every time. At this point, the shocks have expired, so the laser fires. I tried to throw critters over here to distract that shock launcher. I mean, we were within a fraction of a second of me being just obliterated. Luckily, he died first. One of those Pyrrhic victories, it's called, where, I mean, it's ugly and nobody really wins out of that. I do get the VP, though. But, yeah, so, I mean, at some point, it kind of becomes, I've sort of run into this wall, I want to say. I am still progressing in VP, but part of that is artificial because, you know, Supercell is playing tricks with the game. So, like, the last half of last month, July, they took away shields, no shield generators in the game, and they're going to do that again in the last half of August. So I guess they like that idea, which artificially helps me to progress in the game because I am pretty good with warriors, although not as good, I guess, as I could be. So I'll keep working on that, but I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I can get to 1300 or so, but there comes a point where not having the troop health is really, really going to cost me against bases like that. I had tried Grens. My Grens were getting shredded by rocket fire. That normally should not be, but because the rockets are so jacked up with the building damage, yeah, that wasn't working either. Like I said, Bullet was just getting destroyed on the shore, and we all know how much of a tank Bullet is. So I really don't know. I think at some point I'm going to have to make a choice between you know, continuing to focus on operation hits and putting my focus into VP and player versus player. But anyway, for tonight, it worked out for me, and that, I mean, it wasn't pretty, but I beat a 7-7. So, you know, that's something to pin your hat on, or whatever you wanna. Anyway, I'm clearly running out of words here, so, you know, hit the thumbs up button if you like the video and all that, yada yada, and I will catch you guys later. Have a great night.